Hi Virgo, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot. Today will be your weekly reading for the time frame of December the 8th through December 14th. So this will be a general reading for the collective. Please keep in mind that dates really just a general guideline. Things may possibly resonate a few days before these dates, even a few days after. So let's go ahead and get an energy card for your reading. Spirit, please provide us with messages for Virgo during the time frame of December the 8th through December 14th. What messages would you like to have come forward for Virgo? Okay, those are not your cards. We'll try again. Messages for Virgo from December 8th through December 14th, please, Spirit. Okay, so you have the Otter card, which appeared as your energy, and it is symbolic of initiations. It says, be open through this transitional time. So we're going to get your spread started. Try to get some additional details here for you. This is the exact same card, I believe, that just came out for the Aries reading that I did, and it was the first card, Six of Pentacles. We really are all more similar than we are different. To me, that symbolizes unity and connectedness to all. Spirit, please provide me with messages for Virgo. You have the Wheel of Fortune that popped out. Messages for Virgo, please, Spirit, from December the 8th through December the 14th. That was me being clumsy. I have to do that at least once a video. Nobody's perfect. I'm included. All right, let's try to get 3 more cards, Spirit. 3 more cards for Virgo. Messages you would like to come forward for Virgo from December the 8th through December 14th. Wow, that is very interesting. Okay. So, keeping in mind, we have an energy, overall energy for the reading, which is really representative of a transitional time. So, it's likely a time of great change. And change does not have to be something negative. Um, if you're not comfortable with change, it can automatically appear to us as if it would be. But change doesn't have to be negative. It just, for some people, it takes you out of your comfort zone. You have a very large spread here. Okay, let's take a look at any patterns we have. Okay, we're going to start out here with the Six of Pentacles card. This is a giving and a receiving card. And I do feel for you, it's more on the receiving end. So that could be an incoming of abundance or material possessions, or it could be even something along the lines of emotional support coming into a different area of your life. So it is abundance. It's no specific area at this time. Um, then we're going to move on to the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles here is really representative of a business-minded person, really being financially savvy and resourceful. And the overall energy is also a very supportive energy here. A very supportive energy. And then we have Two of Wands. So this really represents authority and power. Could also be persuasiveness. So it could be a need to negotiate with someone on your part. This is really representing you taking matters into your own hands. I'm very much seeing some form of a partnership, some form of collaboration of individuals. Um, so it's symbolic here in your reading because you really need to be cautious where you're putting your energy, your time, and your energy at this moment in time from the 8th to the 14th. It can be a busy time of the year in December. There's a lot going on for the holidays, and if we have other things going on that are super busy during that time frame, it really can put quite a load of stress on a lot of people. I do feel that I do feel so far this reading is for a lot of people, not everyone, but for a lot of people, it is work related. So there may be some changes. We'll keep going and read the cards, but there may be some changes as far as work, career. Next card, Two of Cups. This is very much representing connections. It's also representing a partnership. So this partnership is going deeper. So that again can also relate to a business adventure. Maybe there's some mergers going on in some businesses that you're associated with. This could also be the transformational venture that you have going on. Maybe your company is merging with another company, and it's a super busy time for you at work. Here is a renewal card, Ace of Pentacles. So this Ace of Pentacles generally does signify emotions and really acknowledging your own thoughts and feelings regarding a specific matter while equally empathizing with others. Um, yeah, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I can't wait to get to the end. Okay, don't get too ahead of ourselves. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune here is going to be very representative here of you having a change in your luck overall. So your energies are, your vibrational energy is allowing luck to come into your reality. Um, I'm also hearing spiritual growth. So you'll possibly be going through some karma cycles, and this could also very much represent changes um, which go along with the um, transformational card as your overall energy for this reading. So for a lot of people, it is relating to their work, it is relating to changes at work, it is relating to strictly work. Others, it's relating to spiritual growth. You will know which one resonates with you on which level. Some people, those of you who are very lucky, will get to go through both at the same time. Okay, so next card, Nine of Swords, Two of Swords. So, Nine of Swords here is going to be very much it's a feeling of guilt here. If you look at the picture on the card, for some reason, some of you might be feeling a little bit paralyzed by doubts right now, and somewhat feeling, this card is saying, somewhat feeling unable to move forward. And then the next card with two of swords, two swords coming out together. This one will represent kind of at this point taking on a kind of an avoidance of making a decision. Okay, so that's tough because you have the transformational card here. So all of the energies are signifying that you're going through this, and it does feel necessary. It does feel like in the long term it will be beneficial for you. And some of you Virgos do not like change, and you really don't want to hear that. So overall, it's really about going with the flow as much as you possibly can regarding these changes and keeping optimistic about the long-term outcomes. And then you have Queen of Cups. So this queen here, she's very warm, sensitive. Um, I feel that you're going to be dealing with an individual who is quite, um, they're compassionate, they're honest, and they're also fair. Then you have the Queen of Swords next up. So this is another individual who's going to cross your path, and this individual is more stern, more strict. She's more about ruling things in more of a head space instead of through a heart space. She does have compassion. She just doesn't freely portray it. She doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Let's put it that way. Also very wise and very fair. So it seems like we have Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. So you will be dealing with two individuals, likely two women, um, who are very similar. It might be roles in your career, it might be roles regarding your spiritual growth, whatever it is for you. So these two women will be quite similar. One will be much more cups, emotional, compassionate, and another will be not quite so much from a heart space. And then you have four final cards here for your reading. And I don't see it very often. You have four major arcana cards, which all came out at the same time. Same time, all four cards. So this is going to be very, very symbolic for you, those of you going through your spiritual growth at this time. You may be having more dreams than normal. You may really notice that your intuition, even your psychic abilities, are quite heightened at this time. There may be things on a subconscious level that are even happening that you're not aware about. And I do feel right here on the top of the card where you see the moons on the card, it's almost as if you kind of feel in an energy of you can't see every single step for work going forward, and that is where your fear is coming from, and you fear making a decision of some kind that possibly you need to make in order to go forward for this transition or this change to happen, and you're putting it off because of the fear of not knowing all of the steps that are in front of you. And this is a really big message for some of you, because there are some things that we don't get to know, and that's part of you really being a courageous person, moving into that energy. Really, it's going to make you feel more courageous, but if you handle it on a whole another level where you're embracing it instead of fighting it, you really will see many more rewards in the long term. So then you had the death card come up. So this is also representing change. So you have a lot of change. Um, So I don't think there's too much. I think that was really just solidifying the fact that change is coming for you, Virgo, and it's not something that you really have a choice over. It's one of those life changes. It's coming, and it's all about how we deal. We can deal with things gracefully, and a place from really a place of courage. I do believe you are more than capable of handling this type of change. And then you have the Star card, which is a very inspiring card. Um, Along with that, it really is a serenity card and a faith card. So what it's really doing is it's helping you to reflect on your blessings. So practicing gratitude at this time on a spiritual level, that is something that's very much needed for you at this time in order to continue your growth. It's really telling you um, to move on. You need to accept your imperfections. Um, and really build your self esteem in spite of them. We all have imperfections. We're all human beings. We're not perfect. We all have that in common. Some people may believe that they are. That doesn't make it so. Um, yeah, so it's really just allowing yourself to build your self esteem, even though you are not going to be 100% perfect all the time. And knowing that that's okay, right? Knowing that that's more than okay. And then the last card which came up for you, Virgo, is the Magician card. So at the end of the week, you really are very much becoming more ambitious. It's an energy of you feeling you have the ability to really harness the power of the universe. And you really do have, this is going to be representative of your desires and your dreams. You know that you have everything within that you require to co create with the universe. You already know this. You very much intuitively already know this. It's more or less just you having a belief in yourself because you do have the knowing. Now you have to have the belief. Build on your self esteem, regardless of imperfections. And I love when a reading is very symbolic of um, someone focusing on their self esteem. That to me is the perfect way to end a reading. Um, yeah, so get ready. The changes are coming. You are more than prepared for them. I look forward to the next reading to see where you're headed in the future. And I very much enjoyed taking out the time to do this reading today. So if you are interested in future readings, which I will continue to do from week to week, please go ahead, click on like and subscribe.